Okay guys, this is kind of a follow-up. I did a video a while back on a Nissan Frontier. This one is a 2004 model. I'm going to try to show a little more clearly what's at the back of the plenum, the air intake plenum on this engine. There's a valve cover that's just underneath it, and to get that plenum off, if you don't know what's in the back of it, you could really get frustrated and you could damage something. So I'm going to show you. Okay, I've got the plenum already off right now on this particular one. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try my best to show you. There's two hoses. Now, I'm going to have to point them out to you. And at the very back, behind that intake plenum, because the reason that you can't get it off is because this hose right here is almost right against the firewall. Right here. I hope that's showing up in the center. Okay, that hose, and then there's one more hose that goes, okay, right down here. They're very difficult to get to. You have to raise that plenum up, block it up somehow, and I'm going to show you from this other side. Well, I can't get over here. I can't see what's going on. Okay. It's to the left as you're looking at it from the standing in front of the vehicle. You'll see there'll be this hose, and there's a hose attached to this. It's a metal fitting that a hose goes down over. Now you could take it off at the plenum. It's hard to get off. I don't care how you do it. The other thing is there's two electrical plugs. One of them is right here, and the other one is right here. They go underneath. I'm going to show you. And there's also a vacuum hose. Right here is your fuel regulator. There's a vacuum hose right here. It gets brittle and breaks. Probably when they got 100,000 or more miles, especially this one, it's got closer to 200. That hose is going to be brittle and break, and that'll put your check engine light on by itself. So here's that thing, and then there's another hose over here that's on the tube. It's not quite as hard to get to. It goes up to the plenum, but these things back here are keeping that plenum from coming up, and it feels like there's still something holding it, because there is. Now I'm going to get around here on the other side of it. I may not have enough light, but I'm going to show you. Okay, I need a cameraman. I always have. I work alone, and here's the deal. Well, I work alone a lot of the time. Okay, right here is the hose that goes over the steel tube. I've got this thing sitting upside down. I had a rag over it to keep the dirt and stuff from getting in it. Okay, right here is the one that goes into the rubber hose over closest to the driver's side. And right here is the hose that goes down to that steel tube I was showing that's closer to the center of the vehicle. And then you got those two electrical plugs. One of them is right here, and the other one goes into this little harness right here. And then that vacuum hose I was alluding to earlier is this hose right here. Okay, and you can see it's rotted and broke. So this thing did have a check engine light on, and hopefully that'll fix it. Now there's also one other thing that may seem like it's hard to do, and I'll show it to you. It's this tube that goes down to the exhaust. This big tube, and that's the first thing that gets people when they first start out with it. Boy, if I could just get this camera turned exactly like I want it. Okay. In order to get to that nut, there's this little component that's in your way right here. I'll show it out here in the daylight. You're better off just take this thing off to get it out of the way so that you can see that nut. Well, I don't know how it's showing up. I'm trying to look at it and film it, but this little item right here, and you'll be able to see it, it's right on the top. It goes on the side of the throttle body. Just take it off. You can see there's two screws down on the side. It sits like this. There's two screws down on the side of it that are kind of hard to get to, and then there's one on the top. Anyway, if you'll just take that thing off, you'll be way ahead. I'm sorry for the lousy camera shots, but I'm hoping there's enough in there that you can see that if you're frustrated trying to get that Plenum off of your 04, and I'm sure that applies to other models, but it's a 2004 Frontier 3.3 liter. Hopefully that'll be helpful. Man, you're going to have to pay a lot to get somebody to do this. This is not an easy job. And if you just have to do it yourself, that's what this video is for. I'm trying to help you with it. There's a couple other vacuum lines up near the front, but I think they're pretty obvious. Just the best thing, if you've got a camera, a digital camera, take pictures, as good of pictures as you can as you go through it, and put them on your PC, or if you got a smartphone, make it where you can zoom in and see them as a reference. That is important. Sometimes these things have so many hoses, if you can go back and look at a picture when you get through. Now, if you've got any color markers that you can mark the hoses that would actually stay on it, or color tape, that's a little bit extra time, but it may be worth your while to keep them all from getting in, crossing them. So that's all I wanted to tell you. Hope you have a blessed day.